Hi guys, welcome to MUXXYBEST, and today will be a lot of fun because we'll be talking about Moko Jumbie and we'll be going in person to see how it's been done, and we'll talk about the history and all everything that comes with Moko Jumbie. I'm with my brothers Antonio and Joe, so we're heading there. Hi guys, we're in San Fernando and we came to see how to ask some questions about the Moko Jumbie. I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Thanks. We want to talk about Moko Jumbie itself, right?
Okay,
Like,
so
what's how the
how I
name
came
of,
about
yeah,
that.
like the name itself, Moko Jumbie. How?
Okay,
What's the name
so
about?
Moko Jumbie,
Okay.
it's a folk name for Trinidad. I didn't give it that name. I born and met that name.
Name like that. Okay.
Right. Long ago, more than 50 years ago, how you used to walk Moko Jumbie is with the stick in your hand.
Okay, you hold the stick.
Yeah, and you walk.
Okay.
Right. So just recently, about a couple weeks ago, and it was my concept of how stilt walking could have come about.
So what do you call the name? Stilt?
Yeah, the world knows it as stilt walking,
Okay.
but in Trinidad we call it Moko Jumbie.
Okay, Moko Jumbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other parts of the world have different
Names for it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So my concept of how that could have come about, Babs, is that you see a fruit tree.
Okay. Fruit tree.
And you want to get at the fruit, but it's quite on the end. You can't climb to reach it. And if you get a fork branch and you hop on that, holding it with a fork branch, you can reach. And if you can move around with another one, you might be able to walk. And just recently, I saw where on, well, I'm now learning the word AI.
Yeah, artificial.
Yes. I see where they have some guys walking and they're doing different things and they're picking fruits together and things.
Yeah.
I say, well, I have that concept over 30 years now of how stilt walking could have come about. And I see people from in same Africa self on the stick. So I say, well, you see the same thing I was thinking? Yeah. So our area here, up the road there, you call Carlton Lane.
Carlton Lane. Okay.
Yeah. Carlton Lane is known like how you have Lavantil in Port of Spain. In San Fernando, you have Carlton Lane, where plenty of what you call the bad boys will come out from.
Yeah.
And we started a community group. And the president of our group, Mr. Hollis Clifton, he wanted to do stilt walking. It was never in my mind to do stilt walking, Moko Jumbie.
Okay.
And he wrote a letter to the Ministry of Culture, and they referred us to the Moko Jumbie group in Port of Spain.
Okay.
His name is Glenn D'Souza, better known as Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When a man named Dragon, he had to be a dread man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you know the man is really, that is his aura. That is how he is. That's what worked for him. But as a matter of fact, he passed on earlier this year.
Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah. But he came to San Fernando and he showed me how to build the stilts. He gave us a one-day workshop and we went on our own from there. There's another group at the time in Point 14. The guy name is Dexter Stewart. And the name of that group was known as the Real Mokos.
The Real Mokos.
Yeah, the Real Mokos. And we learned from the both of them. And that's 30 years ago. So, as I said, it wasn't in my thoughts. But because of my skill in woodwork, is how I could be able to build the stilts. And right across the road there is where all the children learn to walk. And we always say thanks to our neighbor. He have a fence where the children hold on and walk up and down, even Babs too. And he's a police officer. So whenever I do any interview, I like to say thanks to our neighbor.
Wow, interesting. I wanted to ask you something else, right? So when it comes to carnival, what's the significance of Moko Jumbie to the carnival itself?
What happened? No one was born a slave.
Okay.
But when they took people out of Africa to bring them to the West to cultivate the land, they use the word slave. They make you like a slave, but no one was born a slave. So I don't like to use the word when they brought the slaves to Trinidad. Wrong concept. Right? So years after, when they abolished slavery, and the slave master say, freedom today.
Freedom.
The people took to the streets, and at that time in Trinidad, there was a dustbin. A dustbin. They used to have cabile in it.
Okay.
And they took that dustbin. When they finished using the dustbin, they use it as a dustbin. The cabile, when they finish with the cabile, they use it as a dustbin. So in going down the road with freedom, a man grab up a dustbin just to make a sound. And he started ponging, boom, 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 boom. And while ponging that, it started to sing.
Okay.
And that was the invention of the growth of pan. And also the slave masters, when people came from Africa, they didn't come with anything at all.
Yeah, nothing.
Only the knowledge. And men used to play drum, but the slave masters find that playing that drum had too much of communication. So they took away the drum and the guys and them use bamboo to make a song. Bamboo, the old bamboo and knock it.
Yeah.
And all that is part of the growth of carnival. So you do whatever you could do in that celebration. And that's what carnival came about. And the calypso came about through Pekong singing about the slave master. How you feel, how you feel about it, and you talk, you express yourself in song.
Yeah.
That's how the calypso come about, and that's how carnival came about.
Okay. So at what age would you recommend, like somebody that has been in this for decades, right? At what age will you recommend somebody that maybe, I know a lot of people watching this video will be like, okay, they want to try this, people in Trinidad and diaspora. At what age will you recommend somebody to try Moko Jumbie?
Okay, I like that question.
Yeah.
Because I am adventurous.
Okay.
And I decided when my son Joshua had 1 year and 6 months, I said I want him to be the youngest Moko Jumbie in the world.
Wow.
And we just call him Wow because he named Josh Wow. Joshua. Right? Every time I tell somebody about Joshua, there's about wow. Yeah. So at a year and 6 months, we started to put him on stilts and walk. We learned from a year and 6 months. But then on the internet, I went to the internet and I found out in the Guinness World Record, there's a young guy named Travis Wolf. Travis Wolf Daddy trained him when he was 1 year old, and he was on 2 inches of stilts. So we have a challenge.
Okay.
So I tell my wife, look what's happening here.
Yeah.
So we asked God to send us a healthy son. And he sent our son. His name is Oja.
Oja.
Like oh God.
Okay.
Oja.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the
His
concept.
name is Oja. And I decided to go at that world record. And when Oja started to walk, he had about 7 or 8 months. Very early.
Wow.
And I bought shoes, Babs. I bought shoes for him to put on when he's sleeping. And when he learned to walk properly, he was walking on the shoe, and I started to stick on shoe sole.
Okay.
So it would start getting higher.
Higher. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it will be easier for him to.
Yes, to adapt. So when he was 11 months, he was already on 4 inches of stilts.
4 inches.
And we did that in the presence of our Prime Minister, Mr. Patrick Manning.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when you're doing world record, Babs, you just had to send, it happens both ways. You send for the adjudicators in England to come and verify it.
To verify it. Yeah, in person. Okay.
Yeah. Or you document it, your university or your mayor or your prime minister, somebody of that status, to identify it and recommend and send it to England. And in 2 to 3 months, then they will. But I didn't have all that money to do all that. Yeah. But our prime minister, and we have pictures and newspapers story with it. So I wouldn't advise anybody to train the child that young because it was home training for me.
Okay, okay.
But I train children from like 3-year-old, 3, 4, 5, 6 going up. I train a man 76 years. 76 years.
76?
76. I train a woman 70 years young. So I even train a blind woman, visually impaired woman. For her birthday, her 40th birthday, her husband brought her as a surprise. And she always adventurous.
Yeah.
And he brought her to walk on stilts, and we had her walking on stilts along the fence. Yeah.
And it's really, really interesting as you explained in details. But I want to know something else, right?
Yeah.
Like when you start the training,
right?
And
so if a guy is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 year old,
okay,
I will know how high to put you up. I would not go more than 12 inches
12
as
inches.
A beginner.
Okay.
12 inches.
And like how long, like what's the learning period? Like how long will they adopt?
That depends on your skill. How skilled are you?
Okay.
And we will keep you on that short stilts
yeah,
for a period of time. And when I see you can do almost everything that the big boy is doing, then I go 6 inches higher.
Okay.
From 12 to 18 inches higher.
Wow.
And then we go 2 feet, 2.5 feet, 3 feet, 3.5, 4 feet until you grow up.
So what's the risk associated to Moko Jumbie? Because I know obviously.
Okay, so stilt walking, Moko Jumbie, is very dangerous if you are very careless.
Okay.
So you have to be very focused.
Focus, okay.
Every moment, because every footstep you make, if you are not careful, one footstep you could fall down.
Wow.
One. And this man, in tribute to him, in Trinidad, we have what you call Labor Day.
Labor Day, okay.
And they have a marathon named after him, the Butler Marathon, which is 13 miles from San Fernando to Faizabad. And in our group, when you walk from San Fernando to Faizabad, which is 13 miles, you are now officially a Moko Jumbie. That's your test. So, another part of me, I used to go out and do exhibition.
Okay.
And when I meet a dignitary, I will ask him to sign his name. We had a visitors board. And when you sign your name, you get an autograph from a dignitary.
Yeah.
But then I decided to build a lead pencil, long so. You had to put it on your shoulder to write. And then I decided to check the Guinness World Record
Okay.
if they have a long lead pencil in the Guinness. And then I found out, Babs, it have one 21.5 feet long. So I went to work and tell my friend, and she said, Junior, you would not feel comfortable if you build one longer than that. So that was Monday morning, and by Friday morning, I already built one 32 feet long. It have graphite in it.
Wow.
32 feet of graphite. Graphite, I use something called gouching rod. Gouching rod is a material, copper coated, that in welding, you just use that.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is what I use. And by Friday morning, I done had it in the mayor's office, in the auditorium, with the mayor writing his name. And we had schools invited, and we had the media there also. So I have newspaper clipping of all these things.
Wow.
So one day, my son came home and told me, I don't have that world record anymore. The lead company built a lead pencil 76 feet long in honor. A man won a Nobel Peace Prize, and his age was 76. So they built a lead pencil 76 feet long. So when he came and told me that, I said, I could build one 100 feet long. And when I heard President Obama was coming to Trinidad to sign an agreement for the 5th Summit of the Americas, he came here in 2009.
Yeah.
And that same year, the Queen of England came here with the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting.
Wow.
With 52 head of states.
Wow.
And I decided to build that lead pencil in Port of Spain. And I built it 100 feet long. And it is placed in the most prestigious building in Trinidad, the Napa building in Port of Spain for the performing arts. So that lead pencil is occupying 100 feet of space.
Wow.
Yeah, in the Napa building. So from one end to the next end, you can actually count 2009 different pieces of wood, signifying the year 2009. And it have all the names of the countries, over 85 plates on it with the writing, with all the countries and all the flags.
Were represented.
Yes. And then I built some iron racks to put it on top of it with wheels. I spent over $50,000 to build that lead pencil. I felt like Noah when I was building that because I had to leave San Fernando, go to Port of Spain with all some of my Moko Jumbie children and build that lead pencil.
Wow.
So I went to my prime minister and told him what it is I was doing. And he asked me, who paid me to build that? And I asked him, who paid Noah to build the ark?
Yes.
He laughed just like you there.
I like that confidence.
Yeah. Who paid Noah? So I was inspired to do that.
So I wanted to ask, right, like when it comes to Moko Jumbie itself, right?
Yeah.
Will you recommend somebody to learn Moko Jumbie or to partake in Moko Jumbie?
How they want to?
Like, will you recommend somebody to partake or how
Okay,
to learn?
so I in Trinidad there's the ministry.
Okay.
And there's a department called the NCC, the National Carnival Commission. They see about carnival.
Okay.
That section of the ministry.
Okay.
And the ministry learn of my ability, and they send me in schools for the past 30 years to train children in schools.
Wow.
And I never yet had an injury.
So that's a good record.
Yes. And I even went to Panama to train Moko Jumbies. I went to England. And when Trinidad qualified for the World Cup in 2006, we were the smallest island in the world to ever qualify for a World Cup.
Wow.
And we went, a lot of people from Trinidad,
Went.
cultural people, the government choose to send. So Moko Jumbies went there. Yeah, in a World Cup. It's a nice experience, Bob, to go in a World Cup.
I would love to. Maybe we'll have to come another day.
No, you don't have to come another day. No. I am going to give him a challenge.
Okay.
If I don't make you walk on one in half an hour,
Serious?
I will buy you a new phone of your choice with unlimited data, a laptop, or a trip back to Africa. Pay all expenses paid.
Serious?
So
wow.
So whenever I go to schools,
okay,
it will have children who might not want to do it. And when I throw that challenge to you, you'll say, okay. And then I'll get them to walk on stilts. I never yet tried to train someone on stilts and they didn't work. Never yet.
Wow. Our next step is to try the stilts and see how it goes. Yeah.
Take your hand and hold here. Next hand and pull up yourself. Pull up. All right, check the time. Right, so we facing so. Face so and do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it depends on how skilled you are. It's how quick you're going to walk. 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so we have to do a little faster before the rain. Look here. Yeah, that's easy enough. 5, 6, 7. Do you walk? Do you ride bicycle? Yeah. Okay, so that means you have balance and your skill. Okay, so we turn in here and we come in now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, hold with the 2 hands coming down. 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're coming up the right here. Right. So what you're doing, you're catching your balance. Okay. Now, tilt walking is the opposite to ballet. Ballet is up on your toes. Tilt walking is up on your heels. Right, turn here now. We're going back up. We're going back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back. Always raise your foot, because if you're walking and it's have a little hump like this and you didn't see it, you're going to bounce and drag and fall down. So you must raise the foot at all times. Come up. Turn around and be going down one more time. Alright, if you want, you can stop there for a moment. Take this hand and put it on my shoulder. Just now, put it on the shoulder. Right, put your hand under his elbow there, Bob. Right, let this hand come back a little quiet here. So I'm going out for a little walk. Right, so we holding you and you holding us. Right, over. Right, so we turning. Right, so we're going down. Right, keep a little more in the room. Now, I would know if you're comfortable when you stop squeezing my shoulder. Right, keep walking straight. Right, always raise the foot a little. Right, Babs, you come around. You turn, keep walking. We'll come more on the side as you start coming up here. Alright, you're too close to us. You can run up in front more. Alright, let me go down here. Go down here a little.
Every beat is a heartbeat. Every note, my soul complete. It's in me blood, can't let it
Babs, you have to keep same level with me. Right, very good.
This me life, this me flow.
Okay, so you're going pretty good. So I'm putting my hand in your hand now.
So got pumping high and low.
So if you check your phone, about 6 minutes gone already. So we're going down to one finger.
Trumpets blazing in the sun.
Turn now.
Rhythms firing like a gun. Bassline grooving deep and wide. Feel the waves of the music tide. The harmony is sweet, melody rise. Bringing
Alright, you holding one finger over there.
It's in my blood.
So as I say, it depends on how skilled you are, how quick you would learn. Right, let go the finger over there. Right, hold his hand, don't go too far. Right. Now, I didn't tell him the second part of the agreement. The second part of the agreement, if we make him walk before the half an hour, he has to give me the phone he has. There we go, dog. I don't want no cheap phone. So, let me say in 8 minutes, you were walking by yourself. Yeah. Right. Come behind to get the stand on the hill. And you can run back in front after. Okay, so we make a little walk front, come back and dive. Just to feel confident. So this is the method I developed. Having two persons at you at your side and having you tie close to the fence and walk up and down the fence to catch your own balance. So, tell the cameraman, how do you feel walking on stilts for the very first time in 8 minutes?
It was intense, it was wonderful.
You never thought that you could walk stilts on the big and trainer stilts in such a very short time.
No.
Right. So now it's up. No, you. I don't want you too far from him. Right. So this is all the safety, and now you will feel a little difference coming up a hill.
Okay.
Come a little more, sir. Babs, you're too far. You have to stay. Right. And while I walk in here, my eyes on you. Yeah. In case if you stumble, I'm in front of you.
Wow.
All right, come around here, sir. Don't turn too quick yet.
Okay.
Come around, come all here. You catch a good enough balance to cross there. All right, hold his hand. All right, turn in, we turn in. Take your time here. All right, we're taking your time to come over.
Wow.
Wait. Right. All right, hold here. Turn around. Turn your back, so.
Okay.
Put your back, so.
So?
I want your back here like here. So
Okay.
stoop. Right. Hold and stoop. Stoop. Come down.
Wow.
So, how it was?
It was interesting.
Yeah. So, when you see the Moko Jumbie for Carnival, the Moko Jumbie that be practicing right through the year. Right through the year. So that is how we can pass all in between people on the streets and the crowd, because he's well trained for a whole year. And sometimes some of the guys who you see on stilts, they're practicing for 10 years, 15 years. So there is a circus in America called the Universal Circus.
Okay.
It's the black circus in America. Before Trinidad and Tobago, they used to have guys from St. Croix and St. Thomas. And when they learned of the Moko Jumbies from Trinidad, Point Fortin, they got the job to be in that circus.
Okay.
And our Moko Jumbies from Trinidad here, part of my group too, we are in that circus for the past 15 years.
Wow.
So know that we are producing some of the best stilt walkers, skilled stilt walkers in the world, right here in Trinidad. And most of them train right here.
Wow.
On the sidewalk. So even recently, our Minister of Education was here campaigning. And when I told him that I train all my students on the sidewalk, he was amazed to know that his class, his students in a nice, comfortable classroom. But here it is, I took the sidewalk, the streets to train my students.
This will be like
right. So we are called Kai Soca Moko Jumbies. We use calypso and soca, put it together and get Kai Soca Moko Jumbies.
Kai Soca.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a pleasure. So, it's a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Yeah. It's nice.
Thank you for your time.
For a son of the soil in Africa to reach in Trinidad to learn the art of stilt walking, to know that the art still live on. Yeah, man. Bless.
It has been, guys. It has been a journey coming to San Fernando, meeting our
Junior Bisnath, the Moko Jumbie man.
The Moko Jumbie, man himself, and giving us a lot of history about his museum and trying Moko Jumbie itself. I could refer to it as
Moko Jumbie,
Moko
still
Jumbie,
walking.
Still walking, and Moko Jumbie itself, and it's really a pleasure.